So there's something I've observed. When people experience problems, they either want to distract themselves from this problem. So let's just watch one or two things on the internet, just like distract ourselves from this problem. Let's just go hang out with our friends, give ourselves a break. But the point is, more than often, when we give ourselves this short break, it becomes a long break. You just find yourself doing that over and over again, because the fact is, yes, it does help you escape from the problem at the moment, but the problem will always be there. When you go on the internet these days, of course, you see so many things that could make you laugh and, of course, ease off your problems. But do the problems get to disappear? No. So all these comedy shows will never make that problem disappear. The problem will always stay. So other people could actually find themselves wallowing away in self-pity. Why is this happening to me? Why do these things, like, why do bad things happen to good people? Blah, 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 blah. People are wicked. People are this and that. They blame every other person except themselves. They also sit down and hope for when help will come from probably above or from anybody else. They just keep hoping and praying that someone is going to come and take them out of their problems or out of their pain. So there are other people who are actually very few who face their problems with courage. And they're like, okay, if I'm experiencing this, how am I going to solve this problem right now, head on? I'm not going to find a distraction to like probably cool off and all of that. Okay, this is the problem and I'm going to solve the problem. How will I solve this problem? So let me give a short story. I'm a new, or let's say first time mom, and when I gave birth initially, I was using breast pumps because my baby was unable to latch on my nipples. So I was using this breast pump, and because I didn't know, in fact, before I even gave birth, I never knew that anything like breast pumps even existed. I'd never seen anybody use one. My friends actually like suggested, yeah, get this breast pump. And when I got the breast pump, normally what I would do is put the breast pumps, like the two of them, on my breast and hold my hands on it. And on this day, a friend of mine came to the house and she was like, she was actually like laughing because she saw me pumping breast and putting my hands, like using my hands to wedge the breast pump so it would not fall off. I was like, what is this? What is this? Why are you using your hands? What kind of stress is that? What kind of suffering is that? I was like, so what should I do? Is that not how to go? And I've been doing this thing for a while, like I think 3 weeks. So she was like, you're supposed to, like, come, let me show you how to do it. Let me see the bra you're using. So she had to like put the breast pump into my bra, like held it so it could like fit into my bra, so I could just like, the bra would hold the breast pump and I'll be busy doing anything I want to do. My hands will be free. And I was like, wow, really? But you see, all this while, I was like, it was part of the stress I was going through as a mom, that each time I have to pump breast, probably up to like 20 minutes, my hand is there, and the stress. So I was more like suffering until she showed me. So I didn't know. And it was lack of knowledge that made me suffer until my friend exposed me to that knowledge. So I gave this story to give this instance that more than often, people suffer because they do not know the solution to their problem. So you find people going through one hell or the other. Matter of fact, I love reading books because I know that books have actually shown me ways, like books have actually solved a good number of my problems in my life. So when I wanted to quit my job, I said, okay, let me start reading books that can empower me with knowledge that I could or skills rather, that I can hold on to and earn money from it even while I'm off my job. So I came across one podcast and I wanted to share it with my friend, and because I actually felt it was very impactful, and I shared it. Why I wanted to share it with my friend, I was just trying to tell her that there's this video I want to share with her. And she was like, she doesn't need any information right now. All she needs is money right now. I felt quite hurt, but I got to understand later that yeah, she just wouldn't understand. But more than often, when people are stressing, I need money, I want to do this, I'm after the money. I remember one time when one guy was asking me, so what do you do? Like, what are your hobbies? I told him I read, and he was like, when people are looking for money, you're reading. Yeah, I said, yes, I read, because more than often this book has actually shown me how to be able to make some money. I started my very first business because I read The Richest Man in Babylon, and after reading the book, I said, why not try these things this guy is talking about in the book? And I was still in the university then. I bought some products and I started selling it in school, and that was just like more of me starting my very first business after reading a book that inspired me to actually get into action. Knowledge has actually been one thing that people underrate a lot. I feel that the more people get like conscious about opening more books, the more they would find solutions to their problems. My dad is actually more like a bookworm, and he started a business under Global Foods, which is the business we run together at the moment. The origin of this business was because my dad was experiencing problems. He was having trouble sleeping at night. He went to the doctor diagnosed him of heart failure. They gave him drugs, it wasn't working at all. He picked up his phone one day and was just like checking through Google and checking natural solutions to the problem. He stumbled upon some information that told him, yeah, ginger can help him, turmeric can help him, garlic can help him. And then my father told my mom to just go to the market and buy some of these things. So she bought them and he was taking it, and 2 weeks after, he was able to sleep like a baby, like he wasn't experiencing anything at all, because he was actually taking them in tea. Like he put it in warm water, make a solution, drink it, and he felt really, really relieved, like for the first time in so many months. So my dad decided to make this a business to be able to help people who are actually suffering the same thing he's suffering. So the point of this story, which I just gave about my dad, is to prove that people are able to solve their problems, first of all, by seeking knowledge. Of course, with the way the world is going digital, people are reading soft copy. In fact, I love the idea of reading soft copy, because I'm probably doing some, let's say I'm probably doing some work, or I'm even walking, or probably running, like my exercise, and listening to an audio book. I think we live in a world that we have, like, the distractions are really much more these days. So it's quite difficult to just sit down at one spot and just focus all your attention on reading a book. But it's really easier when you could like put on your earpiece or your headset, you're reading a book while walking and all. So if you're experiencing any problem, the very first step is finding the solution by seeking knowledge. You're suffering because you do not know the solution to your problem. So fall in love with knowledge, fall in love with getting to know more by reading more, and of course applying more. So if you like to listen to more of my videos are more about quality of life, so make sure you subscribe, so each time I make a video you'll be notified. So thanks for watching. My baby needs some attention now. Bye bye.